Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn something about comparatives and superlatives, adjectives and adverbs. Comparatives are used to compare two or more things. Let's see the example. Red ball is bigger than blue ball. In this case, we are comparing two balls. To form comparatives, we add er and one syllable adjective and adverb like small, smaller, and tall and taller. Plus the word than. For example, Anita is taller than her sister. One syllable adjectives and adverbs with a pattern consonant, vowel consonant. We must double the last consonant and add er. For example, big, bigger. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Double the last consonant and add er. Adjectives and adverbs ending in u. You must change u plus I and add er. For example, happy, happier. Happy ending in y. You must change y to I and add er. Happy, happier. Adjectives and adverbs with two or more syllables. We add more or less before them, like this. More interesting, less carefully. For example, English is more interesting than Chinese. Something important to know is that we do not use less with one syllable adverb and adjective to compare two things. Instead of, we use not as to compare those things. For example, the Asian population is not as large as Latino population in USA. Okay, let's see some exercises about comparative. Write the correct answer in your notebook. Remember, it's important to use the word than after the comparative. Okay, let's check. Anita is smaller than her sister. Elephant is bigger than ant. Airplane is newer than train. Zoila is more popular than Luis. Joseph is younger than Lady. Her book is more interesting than my book. Marcela and Tatiana are more friendly than Pepito. Alexia is fatter than her mom. My cell phone is older than yours. English is better to learn than Chinese. Okay, move on to superlatives. Superlatives compare one thing or idea to others in a group. Let's see one example. Joshua is the tallest in his classroom. We are compare one thing or person in a group. Superlatives, adjectives, or adverbs are formed follow. The particle de, one syllable adjective or adverb plus ist. In this way, tall, the tallest. For example, the tallest girl is Mary. One syllable adjectives and adverb with this pattern consonant, vowel, consonant. We double the last consonant plus est, and at the beginning of that we put the particle de. For example, fat, the fattest. Article de, double the last consonant plus est. Fat, the fattest. One syllable adjectives and adverbs ending in y, we must change the y into I, finally plus est. For example, happy, the happiest. Don't forget the article de. Happy ending in y, change into I and plus est. Happy, the happiest. With two or more syllable adjectives or adverbs, we put the most or the least before them. For example, the most interesting book. Also, there are irregular adjectives like good or bad. Comparative, better. Superlative, the best. Bad, comparative, worse. Superlative, the worst. Okay, let's see some exercises about superlative. Write the correct answer in your notebook. Remember, it's important to use the article de before the superlative. Let's check the correct answers. First, Ferrari is the most expensive car. Roses are the most beautiful flowers. Elephant is the biggest plant. Elephant is the biggest land animal. Ant is the smallest insect. Maths are the most difficult subject. Maria is the happiest girl. Julio is the youngest member in his family. Winter is the worst season for me. English is the best language. And my dog is the most beautiful pet in my neighborhood. Okay, using comparatives. There are two common uses of comparatives. The first one, explicit. Both elements to be compared are included in a sentence. For example, English is more recognized around the world than French. In this case, we are compared to language. And in the implicit, the comparison is with something already mentioned in the text, or with something outside the text but known to the reader. As a result, it's not necessary to repeat than plus the second element after the verb. For example, if people in USA knew more about other cultures, they perhaps could be more understanding.